Hey guys, I'm going to start a weekly series called Portal Challenge. Every week I'll be creating a new set of in-game challenges and rule sets, and your goal is to submit your fastest runs. Some weeks I'll be providing a challenge save, which will change up the levels a little bit, and other weeks the challenges will be based on rules that will constrain your gameplay in some way. For each challenge you'll have a few days to complete your runs and then submit them, and then on the following week I'll be reviewing them on stream. The main focus for the show will be the contest of who got the fastest time, although I also want to bring attention to submissions that use creative routes or had like really interesting moments. And it also gives me a chance to show runs that not very good. Don't worry, I won't be too harsh. And even if you're new to speedrunning, I want this to be a show where anyone can participate. So if you like the idea of this, you should give it a go. And remember that every week, everyone's going into this blind. And since this is a weekly format, there's many opportunities to submit runs for the show, and you might get featured one week. So just keep on trying, you know. If I get submissions that use suboptimal routes but have like flawless execution, I'll probably feature them on the stream just because they'll be interesting and they'll be something to talk about. So it won't really matter what skill level you at. No, what? You at? Where you at? So don't worry about how skillful you are at the game, just give it a go and we'll see what happens. So here are some things you need to know. You need to be using the source Unpack version of Portal and also the speedrun add-on. Don't worry if you got no clue how to set this up, I'll be going through it later on in the video. You also need to join my Discord group to submit your runs and also download the challenge saves. Both the source Unpack and the Discord are linked in the description down below. And for each week, you also need to know the deadline for your submissions. I'll be posting in the Discord group as well, 12 hours before the deadline. For the first week, we're going to do a challenge save on Chamber 13. You'll quickly notice that you can only shoot one portal on the map. So the goal for this level is just to do a single segment run. So that means you have to do the entire chamber in one attempt. You can have multiple goes at recording the one submission. Just remember that that one submission has to be done in one go. You can't save halfway between the attempt and then reload and take off from there. You have to start from the beginning of the level and then go all the way to the end. For your runs, I'd like you to submit them as demos. If you don't know what that is, I'm going to explain that when I talk about installing Portal. You can upload YouTube videos, but demos are much better and I'd like that a lot more. Before you upload your runs to Discord, make sure you rename the demo to the week number and then your name. The deadline for this challenge will be based on Sydney time in Australia. We're plus 11 UTC at the moment, and the cutoff will happen at 4 PM on Friday. I'll put some time conversion link and stuff on screen so you can kind of work it out. And that is pretty much everything you need to know. I hope this goes well and I hope people submit, and if it goes bad, well, that's alright. And make sure you come watch the stream on Monday at 7 PM here in Sydney. And well, you don't have to come to Sydney, it's just on at 7 PM Sydney time on the Monday. And if you can't join, I'll be uploading it to YouTube as well. So the video here on out will be how to install the source Unpack if you don't know how to do that. And it will also show you how to record runs in demo format. So if you've never installed a game before, it's really easy. All you gotta do is own a copy of Portal on Steam and then don't install that because we're installing the Source Unpack version right here. This is just an older version of the game which we use for speedrunning because the current version on Steam had a lot of the glitches patched. Also, a lot of the tools we use were made for this version. Extract everything into its own folder and open the portal.bat and it should just work. Note that this is not a free version of the game. You do need to own a copy of Portal on your Steam account, otherwise this will not work. And that's it for the Unpack. What you got to do next is download the speedrun add-on and then put it here in the Unpack. Go into this folder and remove the 5135 extension just by renaming the file like this. And now when you open the game, you should be able to type speedrun_segment into the console. If you don't know how to open the console, make sure it's enabled in the options and then press the tilde key. And that is everything you need to do for the installation. To load the challenges for each week, you need to put the challenge save in your source Unpack save folder right here. And then to load the file, you just got to type in the console load and then the name of the save file. So for this week it'll be when you type speedrun_segment in the console, you would have noticed that there's a message saying that it will start recording on the restart of the map. This is the demo file that I'm talking about for recording your submissions. So it's pretty useful to have a restart key so you can easily reload the map every time you want to retry the level. Bind and then the key you want, load, and then the save file name. Every time you'll restart now with speedrun segment on, the demo recording will overwrite the old one and then just start again automatically. Once you've finished your run, let the next level load and then type speedrun stop, and this will finish your demo recording. You'll notice that in the console it will say that it's writing the demo to file. In this case, it will be test chamber 08. If you want to watch the demo back, all you got to do is play demo and then the name of the actual demo. Once you're happy with the run, submit it to the Discord. Just make sure you rename the demo to the naming convention before you upload it.